United States has always long been and long seen as a major hub for people to come and develop their professional expertise, to have their family safely study and work in a country that does not involve itself in major war conflicts, and the country for people of many backgrounds to come and to live their American dream. And despite all the media and all the people saying that American dream is dead, we still believe in it and we still believe that you can do whatever you want in this country. In today's video, I will be talking about major ways for you to relocate to the United States, to bring your family to work and develop your professional expertise and grow your income. Let's begin. Immigration to the United States is divided into two major paths: permanent immigration or immigrant visas and temporary immigration or non-immigrant visas. For permanent residents and for immigration, for immigrant visas, you have either family-based migration or employment-based migration. For family-based migration, it's very simple. If you have someone in the United States who is a green card holder or an American citizen, they can petition to relocate you as a family member. For example, you are a wife or a husband of an American citizen, you are a kid or a child of an American citizen who is under 21 years old, and you want to relocate to the United States, and you can do that. If you're a parent and you are, for example, a sister, a brother of a citizen of the United States, you can also do that. They can also petition for you to relocate to the United States, but it would take a lot longer for you to basically get your passport in the United States. Then there is employment-based migration. Employment-based migration is divided into 5 categories. EB1A, employment-based first preference, and if you are, for example, an alien of exceptional or extraordinary abilities, you can relocate to the United States with no employer, no investment, as long as you can prove your exceptional abilities. Then there's EB2 NIW category, which stands for National Interest Waiver, for people of national importance to the United States, or who can prove that they will bring a lot of benefits to the United States with their expertise. For example, for people working in a STEM specialty, yes, science, technology, engineering, mathematics. Then there's EB3 category. It's a category for people which is called unskilled worker. If you're relocating with an employer and they will have to go through a PERM certification process with Ministry of Labor, and it would take around 2-3 years, but the benefit of this category is you don't have to prove your exceptional ability, and you don't have to prove that you're of national importance to the United States. Then there's EB4 category. It is for religious workers, for people who will come to the United States to work as a minister, for example, or some other specialty. Then there's EB5 category. It's a category for people who are willing to invest into the United States as little as $800,000 and more. You will have to invest this money into targeted employment areas, which are areas of employment shortage, for example, agriculture and so on. And then there is non-immigrant visas, visas for temporary residents. If you want to relocate to the United States for some, for example, 2-3 years, and you're not sure about permanent settlement, but you want to try the United States as a country and see if professionally it's a fit, you have major categories such as O1 visa. It's for people with also exceptional ability. The level of expertise that you have to prove in this category is a lot less stringent than in EB1 category. And for this category, you can self-petition, meaning that you can open a company distantly in the United States and you can relocate yourself as a beneficiary and as a petitioner within the same petition for a non-immigrant worker. Then you have H-1B category. H-1B category is for people who are relocating to the United States for some temporary work with an employer. And for a lot of people, if you're doing that outside the United States, meaning from a foreign company, from foreign nation, you will have to pay $100,000 fee, but there's a way to bypass that legally if you're doing that from the territory of the United States and you don't have to pay $100,000 fee. Then there's L1 category. L1 category is for people either who are relocating within the same company. For example, your company transfers you from one subsidiary outside the United States to the office inside the United States. Or if you don't have an employer, you can also self-petition, which is so-called option. If you have, for example, a company that you own outside the United States, it has some employees, it generates some revenue, which will help you expand to the United States. And you can self-petition by saying that I am going to continue holding my professional activity in the United States based on what I have already achieved with my foreign company. And then there are categories for people of a very specific background. For example, you have TN visa for nationals of Canada and Mexico. If you travel to the United States for qualified work for an employer inside the United States. And the funny and most interesting, fascinating thing for me about this category is that you don't have to file a petition with the federal agency of USCIS, United States Citizenship and Immigration Services. You can only petition for entrance to the United States at the port of entry. For example, when you cross the Mexico border or you cross the Canada border, and you just show the federal agent at the border that you have all the documents necessary, you have pre-arranged commitments with the employer, and you travel to the United States for qualified work. Then you also have a P visa, which is for people traveling to the United States for some temporary works as a professional of some group, band, which will perform at stages in various states. Or, for example, you're a stand-up comedian also traveling to the United States for some performances that you already have pre-arranged. Again, it's very important. Then you have H-2A visa, which is for agriculture people, for people working in this sector. And you have to show that you have an employer and you're coming to the United States to work with this employer. So all in all, as you can see, there's a lot of ways for people to relocate to the United States, ways for doing it permanently or temporary. So if you're not sure what way suits you the best, you are more than welcome to contact us. If you're not sure which way best suits you, you're more than welcome to contact us. You can do that through the description of this video. There's a link for you to follow and sign up for a free consultation. We do that online, so it should not be a problem for you. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button and like button, and we'll be very grateful for you to supporting our channel. Thank you and have a nice day.